Guys, listen to this news. Oh. Very, very interesting one. Now, according to Punch newspaper, it said a bill seeking a return to a regional system of government for Nigeria will be transmitted to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu next week, Saturday. Punch has exclusive gathered it. He say a bill seeking to return back to the regional system of government will be transmitted to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, probably for approval or for whatever. Now, is this a good news or a bad news? But before we dive into it, I want to ask, is this not what Nnamdi proposed to the Southeast governors when they first meet in 2014 or 2015? Please correct me at the comment section. Was this not exactly what Nnamdi proposed to the Southeast governors when they were asking him to drop agitation for Biafra, when they were pressuring him to stop agitating for separation of Nigeria? Was this not what Nnamdi proposed? Nnamdi also proposed that there should be a seaport in the southeast region of Nigeria, which is Iguacha, Anambra, Abia River, and some other part of the southeast. And there also be a railway, good hospital, and other things. What do you think that they are trying to do? I don't understand. Last, they are still falling back to the same thing that Nnamdi proposed, and they rejected it. Can somebody help me at the comment section? Is this how God works? What actually playing? Indirectly or directly, by kumkum or by humkum, what Nnamdi said are gradually coming to pass. All of them are beginning to see sense with it. So, God, Nnamdi, may you live long. May you live long. May you live long. The things you proposed that they all refuse to acknowledge and refuse to obey, the same thing is what they are actually now proposing to President Tinubu. And believe me, President Tinubu will approve it. He's the only president, he's the only leader currently in Nigeria as a whole that has that mind to go for regional system of government. And when the regional system of government is implemented, guess what will happen? You know it. Drop it at the comment section. I'm not going to say it, but I pray let this come to pass. If this come to pass, Makachuku Binenigwe, something, drop that in. I don't want to say it. You know, but I don't want to say it. But I wish and I want it to happen so that everybody will understand how the regional system of government function, and you will see developments, and you will see one or two. Please, you know what I'm talking about. Let this system of government come to play. I want it, and I welcome it with full chest. I welcome it with wholeheartedly. President Tinubu, please approve system regional government. Let it come into play. I beg. I want to check something. Anyways, what is on top of the comment section? Peace and love.
Like I said, everything Nnamdi Kanu has said, and I'm sure he will still be saying, and he still stands by that. There is nobody in Nigeria that does not know those truths, but they don't just want to do it. But the only difference between Kanu and the rest people is that he has the boldness to speak, irrespective of whose us is God. He has that boldness. He has that energy to speak the truth. All these things, and I said, even the issue of Fulanization and Islamization, this man Obasanjo has said the same thing, has confirmed that even this man T.Y. Danjuma, he has said many things concerning how the soldiers as themselves are part of all this insecurity. And Otom again, he said there is a document concerning that. He said it over and over again, and the rest governors, they behaved as if they didn't hear what he was saying. How many of them came to counter Otom? Because Otom did not even have rest of mind, and they were bringing all this propaganda that Otom was not developing the state. Any little thing he would come at that time and be talking about insecurity. Fulani, they were doing this, they were doing that. As we speak today, the same problem is still ongoing. Why is it that I'm still going to talk about that? Why are they not challenging? Of course, that one is not even saying anything. Why are they not challenging the governor that is there now, who is now APC? Because we should not believe that he's doing the right thing, and is that the reason why the people will continue to be a pie? So all these things we are talking about, they know these things, and that is why they are dealing with Nnamdi Kanu the way they are dealing with him, because they are asking, they are just surprised. How dare he? Who gave him that power? Who gave him that audacity to be speaking the truth? Every one of them, they know the truth. And I've always said it, that the reason why a lot of people are not having person like Nnamdi Kanu in their zone is that they don't have anybody to fight for them. But this guy can really fight. He's fighting for his people. And that is why his own is different. But it's the same thing that the people from his own region are going through. It's the same thing other people are experiencing. But unfortunately, nobody could come out and speak for them. You don't have anybody to speak for you, and somebody who is speaking for his people, you are coming out to condemn. Everything he's saying now, are we not saying it? Is everybody not confirming it? Even at that, we just have few people who are saying, yes, Nnamdi Kanu said this. But the evil people don't want to assume it to the fact that, yes, this was what this guy was saying. Regional governments. And I was even arguing with somebody. The regional government is still going to create problem, because if you are being given little and you cannot manage it, is it big one that you will be able to manage? Because when you talk about the regional, I think it was not still working, because if it was working, we wouldn't have gone to the level of having state, because the state being created should have made the whole job more simpler and more for to accommodate everybody. When you have that regional, the next thing now, somebody is going to be head of that regional governments. You will not have the southwest, somebody, instead of each state to be having their own autonomy, because they don't want to do it, because we can see what Oti is doing. Even to a very large extent, if not that Oshomole himself is a disappointment. He was able to bring development. He started the development in the state after Lucky Benedium bastardized everything. So that is just my own take. That is my own take. And there's nothing Tinubu wants to do that at the end of the day will favor the people. It's all about himself, of how he's going to be for him to be the leader of whatever they share, whatever they divide, is for him to continue to have upper hand, just like he's having in Lagos. They will never pass it into law. It's a campaign tactics. Exactly. That's another thing. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let us have your take. Thank you.